What are your pros and cons on Matt Ryan? What do you feel like? What people like about him, what they don't like about him, and what are your personal thoughts on him?
What I've seen for Matt Ryan as far as his pros is concerned, one, he's everything that you want in the leader. If you're an organization, first and foremost, he's everything that you want as a leader. He's a guy that leads by example. He doesn't go into the media, try to strike up any type of strife. I know everybody remember the great quote from Monday Night Football: "Get fucking set." Right? And he wasn't talking to Muhammad Sanu. He was talking to Julio Jones. So when need be, he's one of those guys that goes after the leaders. And that's what you want a leader to do. It's cool to talk junk to the guy that's a third stringer, and he's not going. He already, on thin ice as it is. But that's a whole nother thing to go at a leader like a Julio Jones when he's not set. That's a whole nother thing when we have, important downs, and all you hear in the background is "God damn it, Jake!" Like, that's the type of stuff that I remember from Matt Ryan as a leader, as a quarterback, and talking about his pros. On top of that, like, as far as his cons is concerned, I think everybody can say this. At times, he's a little bit too what's the right word? I want to put the right word.
A company man.
A company man. I was going to say that, but he's a bit too much of a company man. He doesn't go out. He doesn't speak on issues. And at time, I remember when Roddy Wright, right after the Super Bowl, he went on Twitter and he was like, "Look, ain't no way in hell I would have just let him call that stupid shit on the field. I would have jumped offside. I would have done something to disrupt that play." So, because we see instances where Drew Brees, as he's upset, he's talking to Sean Payton on the sideline. Like, they're going through those situations, and like, he's very animated. We need to do this. We need to do that. I've seen Tom Brady literally cussing out coaches and throwing hats and throwing helmets all over the place, doing on the sidelines, and everybody say, "Oh, it's just, oh my God, it's the passion coming from Tom Brady." Well, we don't see that from Matt Ryan, especially when it comes down to his coaching. He's a little bit, he's very frustrated when it comes down to calling out his coaches in situations that need to be, addressed.
If you look at how the situation came with him, as far as that gap between Vick and Ryan, we gotta realize it was only a 1 year damn gap, so it wasn't like it was like we went through years of nothing.
Right.
Matt Ryan doesn't really flash. He's not really a flash type guy. It's more so of a how we kind of call it, kind of like one of those lunch pail type guys, the guys that's kind of in the cut. That's how he is. He doesn't flash you with the strongest arm. He's not going to flash you with the athleticism. He's not going to flash you with the personality. But the one thing about him is his toughness. I mean, you have to think about his toughness is, as much as he done got hit, how much time he takes a beating, he's always the first one up. So that's definitely a pro in his game, is where, like I said, he's like I said, as much of the scrutiny that he gets from, at the time when he was here, the media, the fan base, et cetera, they'll let that y'all like, shit, I don't give a fuck. I'm out here still playing the game. Now, his con, and like I said, a Matt Ryan con, is pretty much what you said, where I will agree with on him, is it's more like you said. It's the trusting this. It's the trusting thing. It's not voicing his opinion on what he wants. He's trying to work within the system, and he's trusting of the system. So it's at a point in time where sometimes, that you said it, sometimes you gonna have to bump the system just a little bit. But here's a question I want to ask everybody watching. Have you noticed how easy and how fluid it is to talk about Matt Ryan's cons and inefficiencies? I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Do you notice the same people that bring up Matt Ryan's inefficiencies are the same ones that won't bring up Michael Vick's inefficiencies? Have y'all noticed that?